What's up, everybody? It's Alex Wink Inc. Michael. I hope that you all are doing really good and everything's going really well for you guys day to day. I have another unboxing video for you. I am the company man, the numbers guy, and today I've got a different one for you that I'm very excited about. So as I've kind of started to expand my channel into more unboxings and really kind of just, just absolutely diversify my content, I have fallen down a rabbit hole again that I love, and that is comic books. And today I've got a brand new box to me of comic books. Now I've seen a couple other people unbox these. This one's a little bit nerve-wracking for me just because I'm not all that savvy on comic books yet, and I'm hoping you guys can help me out with what I get because this one makes me feel a little nervous. What I am talking about today is Comic Vantage. I have bought 2 of their mystery boxes from, I think it's like season 3 or season 4, and it ends very soon. By the time you see this video, it'll actually be over and there'll be a new season. Now, I don't know much about Comic Vantage. Now, I do know that these boxes were $40 a piece plus shipping. And I believe they are 5 comics a piece, just like a couple other of the unboxing videos that I do of another company, but I wanted to do a comparison to see for myself if the value is there. So I wanted to kind of dive into these and see, how similar they are to some of the, what I consider to be the flagship company that we all know what I'm talking about. But we'll make this video about Comic Vantage. But what makes me nervous about Comic Vantage is they don't put their values on the comics. Now, for most of you that are like into comic books that collect them, that doesn't really matter to you. You can look them up on eBay, which I'm going to do as well. But for someone like me, it just makes me nervous because I have no idea what the hell I got until I open them up. Unless I see something slabbed or autographed, I'm not going to know if it's worth something or not. So please bear with me while I try to get into this and see whether or not these are good boxes or not. I may not know right off the top. I'm not going to look them up on eBay in this video because I just think that would be too long, unless I do get something that does appear to be valuable, I guess. So, without further delay, let's get into 2 $40 Comic Vantage mystery boxes and see what we got. So I have seen a couple other people unbox these, which is kind of what got me into them. Wow, this is packed amazingly. This guy is, no joke, serious about his packaging. So I pulled them out of this priority mail box to get more of this. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know much about Comic Vantage, but I have seen a couple of maybe a couple of you guys that tune in and watch these videos, unbox them. So I wanted to check them out and see what I got. I do think that if this goes semi-decently, I will be a regular buyer from Comic Vantage. I think the way this works is it's not like you have a chance to get good stuff, but then there's also like a drawing at the end of the season, I think, for the grand prize. I could be wrong, guys. Correct me in the comments below if I am. But here's our 2 boxes. They are packaged supremely well. So we will open this first one up and see what we got. Oh, there it is, Comic Vantage. So maybe next time when I buy these, I'll just get it to this point. How about that? So there's our Comic Vantage logo. Let's open these up and see what books. Man, this dude does not play around. Sweet. So not only are they packaged in, just packaged out of their minds. This is like a comic book specific box protector. Here it is again packaged. Man, almost like you got some hits. Cool. So you get the little vinyl sticker. I actually really like that. I'm gonna hang that up somewhere. Very good quality once again. Comic Vantage. I like that. And I guess you probably get one of those in each box. Really sweet. Not a big fan of this purple tape, I gotta be honest, but at least it comes off. It's painter's tape, so it doesn't stick to anything or leave a residue. So that is nice. So, 40 bucks. What did 40 bucks get me out of my first Comic Vantage book? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. But these things were packaged like there's gold in them, which I'm okay with. Got a lot of respect for him on that. So, first up, let's get into it. This one was flipped over. Oh, this is really cool. I love getting old books, and this one is, what year is this? This is a little bit of an older book. It's not like a 60s, 70s, or 80s deal, but we got a Domination Factor Fantastic Four. Was that Gorilla Grodd on there? That's pretty cool. There's the Human Torch, the Thing. Is that the Thing? Yeah, fighting him. I think I've seen people unbox this before, but I love that. Let's give you a full shot. So I can't remember who was yelling at me about that, but there's a full shot. And then we kind of zoom in. So pretty cool little book. I feel like somebody said this is a good book. I can't remember though. It does appear to be older though. So I like that. That's pretty cool. Good first get. Next up, I am not familiar with what this is. This is an Oni Press issue 13. So this looks like it's an indie. It is letter 44. And it looks like it's a boxer with an American flag. This is actually pretty cool looking. I may open that up later and kind of see what that's about. But I think this is an indie, guys. You guys are going to have to tell me. But pretty cool artwork on the front of that. I hate to just be the guy that comments on the artwork, but that is pretty nice. I may actually check that out. I may actually look at this one and see what it is. But there it is, letter 44. Next up. Oh, this is sweet. Holy hell. We're getting to some oldies but goodies here. So we've got a Infinity Crusade. This is like a foil variant cover. It's gold. Let There Be Light. The Infinity Crusade. Marvel Comics. This looks like another old one. Like, this looks like maybe early 90s. It says Avengers Assemble, 30 years. Maybe like a 30th anniversary. It is 1993. That is a badass cover though. Holy hell, I love this. See, I like getting these older books. I'm not a fan of these new magazine print, new books, but I don't know. I mean, I guess they're okay. But that is sweet. I like that. I have no idea if that's worth anything, but it does say issue 1, so maybe it's like a mini series or something, or like a 6-part deal. Next up, oh my God, we got another cool one. What? Okay, sorry, I saw the next one. Wow, okay, so I'm a big fan of Comic Vantage already. We got a Jim Lee Wildcats Covert Action Teams. What is that? Is that what that means? I don't know. Wildcats from Image Comics. Another really badass cover here. And these look like Marvel characters or something. I don't know. I don't know who any of these characters are on here though. But either way, that is a sweet cover though, and it's got to be older. It's an Image Comics. I'll pull that back and I'll pull it way in so you guys can get a little better look at that. Look at that, like mirrored hologram looking. That's a badass, man. There's some cool ass covers in here. That I'm a big fan of too. That's October 2nd, 250. I don't know. And last but certainly not least, I love this. That he has actually tagged this. We got a hit here. And I don't know who signed it, but maybe there's a COA on the back. We got the issue number 1 of Rust, created by Steve Miller. It is an early spawn, and it is signed. And there is a COA on the back of it, but that is Rust. And he's put that little tag up there you can see. Wow, that is awesome. I love that. Pulling an autograph out of a standard box. I'm a fan of Comic Vantage. I got to tell you, even without the value, I know I got my money here. This was actually Rust number 1. It was signed on the front cover by Dave Dorman. Who is Dave Dorman? He is the artist. He's the guy that drew that cover. Dave Dorman is. His name is very small down there. But there's a COA. Badass get. I love that. I love getting that. Wow, out of a $40 box. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I may have opened the better one. So, first, 5 books we got here. I love it. They all look to be like older, like 90s type books. I just think that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I love that we got a signed deal there, too. Next one. I don't think it's going to be able to top it, but we will see. We'll open this next one up. So, second box. Holy hell. And guys, if there's anything I should know about some of these I got, let me know. I would love to learn more about them. So just let me know and tell me. Say, hey, you idiot, you got something really good or whatever. Whatever it is. So we got another one of these stickers, which I will be putting up. We got some more purple tape. This guy should cut me. I mean, I don't know, man. If I were him, I'd cut down on shipping. So... maybe not. I don't know. I'm sure everybody really appreciates it. I shouldn't say. That's the business mind in me thinking. The corporate mind. You know, I got to get out of that mode. Like, man, I've been cutting costs on this shipping. But either way, let's get into this next box. Once again, 5 books. First one's turned upside down. So last time the hit was on the bottom, so I'm just going to keep it that way. And, oh, sweet. This is cool. Liked this movie, never read the comic. Issue number 6 of Kick-Ass. Pretty sweet. I like that. That's a cool get. Pull that back and then kind of bring it in. I can't remember who the characters are, but still, I like this. I'm loving these boxes, by the way. These are really good boxes. So, next up, we got a Rebirth. Don't think there's anything particularly good about this issue. Huh. Weird. Okay. Sorry, just looking at the next one. Getting ahead of myself here. We got a Green Lantern number 12 and a weird, I honestly think I have this comic. Green Lantern number 12, DC Universe Rebirth, Phantom Lantern. I've no clue. I forget this story arc entirely. But there it is, Green Lantern number 12. I don't think there's anything particularly great or valuable about that comic. But either way. Next up, we got another hit here. Wow. Guys, we got 3 hits in this box. So that's kind of cool. Okay. So maybe this does kind of work a little bit like that other company I was telling you about. Because it would appear you do get some valuable hits out of these. So like maybe this one maybe this box had like a Grail hit. You know, you had a signed comic. Obviously you're not going to get a whole bunch of, hits out of it, but the next 3 are hits. We got a Holy Grail exclusive. When I saw that at first, I was like, oh my god. But I think it's just because it's a Holy Grail variant. This looks like a Venom variant. I don't know, maybe it's $20 or so. I'm guessing, of course. It's Venom, it's number 161. Maybe it's Amazing Spider-Man or something, but it's called a Holy Grail variant. Not sure what the what the relevance is. Maybe it's a $15 or $20 book, but that's pretty cool to get. Next up, I do have a price on this one. This is a $20 hit, and I don't know, unfortunately, and maybe you guys can tell me what the values, how they look on these on Comic Vantage, if they're very accurate, super accurate, a little bit inflated. You guys will have to help me out in the comments below. But I do think this is really cool to get. DC Comics, he's got must read on the tag, $20. Scooby Apocalypse. That is pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I wasn't a huge fan of Scooby-Doo, but I was probably like everybody else and watched it when it was on, but I still think that's a really cool thing to add to my collection. I'm actually really happy to get that. Last and not least, we got a second print here of Ultimate Fallout, Spider-Man No More, Miles Morales picking up the mask here, Bendis, Hickman, Spencer, all of the big hitters were on this. This is a second printing, though, of the variant issue, but it's still a $20 hit. There it is, of Ultimate Fallout. That's iconic. I think everybody has seen that before. But either way, that is it. So in 2 boxes, will I be buying from Comic Vantage again? Hell yes, I will. Awesome stuff. What I also love about them is I think as they purchase a collection or a few of them, they kind of tailor make them into these seasons of boxes. So what I do like about that is I think that your chances of getting very different stuff is very high when you buy between seasons. So I think that's really cool. Like if they end up picking other stuff up, they end up kind of putting together different, end up curating different boxes, if you will. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I do think that's correct. But either way, really great hits. I mean, there's our first box. We got our 3 hits in there. And here's our second box with, I love the foil covers. I actually just love every comic in this box. I just love what this looks like. I am going to probably open a couple of these too. But there they are, and of course we got the signed one. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Please correct me with all of the wrong that I just spouted. And I want to tell you guys thank you so much, specifically to the comic book community, for your support, interaction, learning with me, all that good stuff. But if there's any other boxes I should be looking at, let me know. I would be happy to check those out. But thanks again for everything, guys, and I will see you all on the next one.